surprise, and differently from some of the previous group, we found that first, students do not trust in their abilities and competencies so much as their teachers do. The percentage of number 2 and number 3, so the highest percentages, is much higher for teachers than for students. So teachers think that their students have at a very good level social and civic competencies. Second, all teachers recognize social and civic competencies to all of their students, even though in some cases at a low percentage, whereas students think, a little percentage of students think they have no competencies at all. So there is a sort of overestimation by teachers towards their students, and I think it's an interesting data, this one. Sometimes it may happen that students do a task or also from their behavior they can't recognize they are competent or able to do something, while their teachers can. And the last one, students and teachers have a different perception of a healthy lifestyle. I try to ask why, what is the reason. Maybe, for example, I try to answer to the question giving an example. Having a healthy diet could not be important for students, but it concerns a correct lifestyle. Maybe it's just an example, but we could find a lot of examples similar to this, maybe. So, different perception about a healthy lifestyle. Students think they have a correct one, but teachers think different. So, as conclusion, I can say that there is, above all, an overestimation by teachers towards their students. And it's a different data respect to what has been said before.
Teachers think they are very competent at social networks like Facebook, Messenger, and all those areas, and students too. They think they are very competent in social networks and Facebook. Okay, so they are very similar. They think they can use the websites, they can use the material, and they use the media very well in class. Okay, so these are just the basic.
When we look at the outcome of the questionnaire, the teachers think that the school is, or the teachers are competent related to cultural awareness of expression, because most of them, more than 50%, choose for 3. When you look at the numbers for the students, there were only 25 students who has chosen for 3. We think that the students are more critical when you look at the numbers, but the total result, when you look at number 2 and 3 together, the teachers is about 80% and the students about 70–75%. And then one question was for us very important, question 3, about the link between their cultural background and their identity. There were some teachers, they said that the teachers cannot make a link between the cultural background of the students and their identity. And there were a lot of students say the same about the teachers.
Teachers have gave themselves higher marks than students have. So teachers have evaluated themselves much better. For example, from all the questions, the teachers give themselves mostly 3s and 2s, and only 1 in 57 teachers gives himself 1 or a 0. It's a really small percent, and students, even if it's a small percent, there are a lot of students who have gave their teachers lower marks. So we came to the conclusion that this can be attributed to the fear of admitting one's mistakes. So the teacher, being an authority figure, needs to keep his authority to to work better with the students, to organize them, and he fears that by admitting his mistakes, he will display himself as he will put himself in a weaker position. Well, we have to look at the ways rules are reinforced in our society and in our schools respectively, using generally it's based around positive and negative reinforcement.